How's it going? Welcome back to the Untitled Park Series and welcome back to Liberty Lagoon. We are on episode 6 of this little series going on here, and episode 11, I think, of the whole entire Untitled Park Series. It is coming along very well, if I do say so myself. And yeah, today we are working on the station building and the exterior station building to kind of like cover it up, hide it in. If you remember back in the quarry, we kind of, the station building is very obvious. You know, you kind of go underground, you come out, there's a big old building, you're thinking, oh, that's where I'm going in. With this one, it's going to be very hidden away. You are not going to be able to see where the train like leaves the station. You're going to see it come back in the station, because that's going to be like impossible for me to hide. But yeah, you'll see it at the end of the video. Like always, we are going to do a live walk around at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. And yeah, I'm very excited. Let's get into it. You will see near the end of the time lapse, it kind of, you know, when Minecraft YouTubers say, I've done some mining off camera, and then they come back and then there's like a diamond house, they've got netherite armor, and they've beat the game. That has kind of happened here. Nothing crazy, but I have done a lot of work off camera, because if I kept it on camera, you would have seen me like stay still for like 10 minutes while I'm trying to figure out what to do, and I don't think it was very entertaining, and it took me a very long time to figure out what I was doing. I think it took me a whole evening, I think, just for this one building. But yeah, you'll see why later on. And yeah, I think this is my most detailed creation I've ever made on the game. I don't want to claim that. No, I will claim that. This is my most detailed creation in Planet Coaster 2. And I'm pretty sure my most detailed creation in my whole Planet Coaster career, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, stay tuned. You're all going to see this later on. And yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to quickly go over? That's a new one. I'm going to quickly go over Liberty Lagoon, if you're new to the series, really quickly, just to catch everyone up and make sure everyone's on the same page. In Planet Coaster 1, I made Liberty Lagoon. Well, I didn't. I made this roller coaster, and I made the station, and it was going so well, and then Planet Coaster 2 got announced, and I thought, you know what? This is going to take me way too long to create, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until Planet Coaster 2 is out, and then I'm gonna make it in there. And here we are today. I'm making the station, and this is pretty much almost identical to the station I made in Planet Coaster 1. Obviously, a lot more detailed in this game, because you've got scaling, and I can't believe, looking back, we didn't have scaling for Planet Coaster 1. It seems crazy now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, it is going to be 10 times easier to make it in Planet Coaster 2. And yeah, where I've kind of finished the time lapse, I'm very, very happy with it, and even that is quite detailed and 10 times easier to make in this game than Planet Coaster 1. There was a lot of things I couldn't do in Planet Coaster 1, and yeah, very excited to how it turned out. So yeah, we're making that today, and yeah, you'll see everything at the end, but I can't describe how like relaxing this game is. If you've never played a Planet Coaster game before, it is so relaxing. Well, I can't really talk about Planet Zoo, I've never played that, but I do have it, so I'm gonna play it one day. But I never thought I'd take this long on theming. I never thought from playing Planet Coaster 1 I'd be theming coasters to this much detail. I've always loved people theming up rides. I know Silverette is an absolutely amazing themer, and he does amazing creations, but I've always thought, it's cool, but I'm more of a coaster guy. In this game, it's been out for what, 6 months? It came out in November, so coming up to a year. I thought I'm gonna go into it making coasters, but I have only made, genuinely, I think about 3-4 roller coasters in the whole game, and that's not like me at all. I think because I'm on the park, I don't want to start another creation, because I feel like I'll never come back to the park. I feel like I'll get focused on the other creation and I'll be like, yep, that's done. But like I said, because I'm recording, it's going to be a lot easier to stick with the series, and I think I'm doing pretty well so far. I've stuck with it, and you guys are supporting it so much. I want to say thank you so much. If you leave a comment, if you watch the video, join my live streams, it means the world, and I'm genuinely having such a fun time making this park. And yeah, it's people like you that make me spend time on theming and make me realize that it's all worth it. So yeah, very cool. But yeah, like I said a couple minutes ago, genuinely theming up rides is so fun, and you can see hopefully in the time lapse that I'm sparing no detail. Well, you might not be able to tell at the moment because I'm making a shelf, but yeah, sparing no detail at the moment. I am making a baggage compartment to leave your bags on the ride. But yeah, I'm pushing the game to the limit. So I don't want to stick to like the normal pathing system. I want to kind of cover up all the paths like I did in Planet Coaster 1. I mean, Planet Coaster 1, the paths were ugly, so you needed to cover them up. But this game, they do it really well, so I don't need to. But again, I just want to give it more detail, make it look like a fluid park. Is that the way to say it? Not fluid. I'm trying to make it all flow and make it look a lot more realistic than it can be. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Yeah, having a great time theming. I don't think that's going to slow down anytime soon. Like I said in the previous episode, I'm looking at making a stage, like a general stage, not themed to anything, but it can hold shows. So yeah, I'm going to do that near closer the better. That didn't make sense. I'm going to try and do it. I'll do it after this park's complete. So yeah, not the park, the area. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But overall, this area is I'm loving it so much. The Wild West theme is quite easy to pull off. It's been done so many times. So yeah, it's very easy to pull off. But yeah, I'm having a great time, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. We are looking to add a dark ride to the area and a flat ride. Definitely a flat ride. It can't just have 2 roller coasters. But yeah, I'm so excited. I know I keep saying that, but this game brings me so much entertainment. It's a good old time killer. For if I'm waiting to go out somewhere, I'll just hop on Planet Coaster, do a couple more details, and then leave. That's also why I don't record some bits, because it is like I'm just sitting there for 10 minutes detailing things that no one would care about. But yeah, there we go. If you've noticed in the thumbnail, on the left hand side there is a little cave that I've made, and that is in the queue line, and I'm going to show you at the end on the live walk around. And I'm very happy with how I pulled that off. Obviously, this whole station building's in a building. It's not going to be open air, because if it rains, you're done for. The UK might need to take a couple notes from this. But yeah, the brown side, the wooden side of the ride, if you don't know, there are 2 sides to the ride. A steel side, which is the silver side, and a wooden side. On the wooden side, there is a little interactive element that you walk down, and there is a cave, and I'm going to show you that at the end, like I said in the walkthrough. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned really, the whole queue line is done. The whole queue line is laid out how I want it to. It's all themed up, and we did that on a live stream. We kind of finished it off on the live stream. If you don't know about the live streams, go check them out. Normally, pretty much every Wednesday, I try and do a live and hang out with you guys and talk about anything. It's a laugh. We barely get anything done, but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So yeah, go check out a live if you haven't done it before. Yeah, gonna try and be live every Wednesday. If you can't be there, don't worry, they'll always go up afterwards. And yeah, it's great. But yeah, we finished the whole queue line off. Very happy with that. A lot happier than the quarry. The quarry queue line was very Planet Coastery. It was like very curvy, and you don't really get that in real life queue lines especially not in the UK. This park is supposed to be set in the UK, so there's a lot of back and forth. But yeah, very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks very realistic. I'm running out of breath. Help me! Very realistic. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. And the queue line leads up into the station building where we are making now. If you notice, the middle area of the station is the exits on both sides. I didn't really leave enough room for people to be coming out at the same time. It didn't cross my mind that people were getting off the ride at the same time. And there's the thinnest bit of path that people need to navigate through. So yeah, if I were to do that again, I'm sure that is the only thing I would change about the area, because I didn't think about that very well. But if we pretend like it doesn't exist, then my life will be 10 times easier, and I don't have to move the whole station around and kind of ruin everything that I've worked on before. So yeah, ignore that. I probably shouldn't have brought it up and you wouldn't even notice, but hey, we're being transparent on this park. A bit like the glass that I've put in the windows. So yeah, that's the main thing in Planet Coaster 1 that I knew I was going wrong. I didn't theme up where the ride operator is operating from. The normal Planet Coaster ride operator like preset is not great. It's very good to build around, but it doesn't look great if you're going to leave it plain, in my opinion. So yeah, I wanted to give the operator a big old booth that was themed into the area. And in Planet Coaster 1, if you remember, I did theme the inside of the booth quite well. There was a little animatronic guy sitting down and he looked like the ride operator. I don't know if that piece is in Planet Coaster 2, the guy sitting down. I probably should actually look into it. But yeah, the inside of the booth is not as themed as Planet Coaster 1. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that because this is the most detailed creation in Planet Coaster 2. And yeah, as you'll see at the end of the time lapse, it looks pretty much finished. But I'm not stopping there. I'm going to theme it a lot more. When the roof is on, it's going to be a lot easier to light up as well. If you've been in the Pirates of the Caribbean queue line in Disneyland Paris, you'll know it is such a cool, cozy queue line. It's very dark as well, and the station is very dark. And that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm going for a dark, sort of nighttime aesthetic. But yeah, we'll get to that in due course. And like I said, I'm going to do that off camera because it's little details that don't really do a lot for a video, if you know what I'm talking about. It's stuff that it can be done off camera. So yeah, at the moment, I am building the facade, the bit that covers up the station building. I didn't want you to see the station building at all. I didn't want people to like look in. And that's where I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on Google Images, I'll have a look at Western style buildings to give me some inspiration. And I thought, instead of like a flat building, I'm going to make it three-dimensional. And that it caused me a lot of pain and torment. I'll be honest. This is, when I say I did a lot of work off camera, this building would be why. You'll see when the time lapse ends, it kind of ends on like I've done the front bit and that's it. But you'll see why, and don't you worry, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to walk around the building. But yeah, found a very cool image on Google Images, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to base it off of that. It's quite a light building, which I like. I didn't want every building in the area to be brown and dark, because you get no contrast. You get no light in the area, and I thought this is going to be the main focal point when you walk over the bridge into TNT Town. Actually, I got it wrong. Liberty Lagoon's the area, TNT Town is the sub area, if you know what I'm talking about, because I don't. And yeah, you walk in, this is going to be like the main massive building. I was thinking about putting a photo unit in there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have the space. Obviously, I'll think about it. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit too far away from the exit. I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to overcomplicate the building, because when you walk in, you'll look at the building and it'll be there. It'll be big. Yeah, biggest building in the area. The reason I call it the most detailed build is because every single one of those panels is a piece. My piece count's going to pass away. It's going to perish when I load up the piece count. But yeah, every single one of them slats is a single piece, and I did that because I'm not a massive fan of the preset Western wood panels. They're a bit flat in my opinion, and I thought if I'm going to make the biggest building in the area, I didn't want it to be flat. I want it to be very, very textured, very bumpy. So yeah, that's why I used them, and I copied it from the gift shop, but we don't talk about that. We don't tell anyone. I'm using my resources as I get them. So yeah, making a little balcony. It's going to be very sticky outy. That's a new term that I've created. I'm going to copyright that, so can't be using that one. And yeah, I've gone with a sort of cherry red colour to the wood. I wanted it to be, the whole theme is supposed to be like a TNT warehouse that blows up, and I don't think you can really tell from here. I shouldn't be telling you this because it's a flaw, But yeah, it was meant to be a TNT sort of warehouse. That's why it's got a red tint to it. And you're in TNT town. You've got to have somewhere to manage the explosives. So that's kind of the theme of the ride, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, TNT factory, all goes wrong, blows up. And yeah, you all die, but you ride the ride, so it's all fine. Darkness aside, the main problem I'm encountering, and as I'm recording this, I haven't thought of a workaround yet. Basically, the skyline is quite hard to cover up. As you might be able to see, well, I'll show you on the walk around. I've made a big blue warehouse that kind of blends in with the sky to try and hide the show building, pretty much, to try and hide the beginning of the ride behind the buildings. I definitely should have thought about that before, but yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to overcome. But yeah, you'll see, as you saw, the black building there, I'm trying to cover up the bit where you go into the launch, because I need to theme that up as well. So I thought the only way around it is to put a big old blue warehouse there and hopefully blend it in with the sky. It looks really bad from the other side of the queue line, but hey, this is all stuff I need to work out in due course. And again, I'm going to do it off camera, so you don't have to watch me painfully think about how to build my Planet Coaster 2 builds. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much near the end of the episode. It's been a bit all over the place recording this, so I hope you can excuse that. If you can't, don't know what to tell you. But yeah, thank you for watching. Again, your support means the world. And I'm going to be coming back with Planet Coaster Video 2s. What? I'm going to be coming back with Planet Coaster 2 videos very soon. Again, aiming for once a week. But if not, I've died. Hopefully not. But yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy the music for a couple minutes, and I will see you in the live view. Okay, we are now in the live view, and I'm gonna get to the buildings in a minute. I'm gonna walk you through the queue line and show you the little bits of theming that I have added to the queue line. So we're coming down here. I don't know why, Planet Coaster 2, there's this weird thing in the new update where the textures kind of load in and out, and I don't know, it looks really annoying. I'm not a big fan of it, but if it improves the game, I'll live with it. But yeah, we've got new covers with some lighting on there. We did that in the live stream. Go check them out if you want to come by. And yeah, we've got them on both sides as well. And then you come on down here into the little cover with the launch. And then yeah, you can see we've come into the first problem, the big old blue warehouse. I'm not too sure what to do with it at the moment, but hey, I'll figure it out. I mean, it kind of blends in from this side. Definitely not. But yeah, we'll think about how to fix that later down the line. It doesn't look terrible, but it could look better. Anyway, we get to the first little undercover bit. Ignore this woman being here. She's not supposed to. Yeah, you come down the stairs. Obviously the coaster is above you, but you won't know. And then in here we have a little scene playing out. We have a tunnel, a mining tunnel that goes off into the distance. I'm very happy with that. We've got like the rocks cracked under here, and I think it looks really cool. It's just a little thing to look at when you're walking through the queue line. And then you come up here to the back of the facade. Obviously this will be covered up, you're not going to see that. And then up here you've got little lights that will shine on the stairs, and you come up into the station, pick your row. Let's go first row, and here we go. Here's a look at the station from the brown side. If I zoom in, we've got the lights over here, we've got the little lanterns from the top, and yeah, the flags that correlate to which side you're on, the brown side, and we got the silver side, the steel side. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Obviously when this is all covered up, the lighting will be amazing, and it will be a lot more lit in this area. There's still a lot of work to do. Obviously this will be a whole building in itself. It's not going to be out in the open, and yeah, the launch will be themed as well. But yeah, let's move on to the buildings, and I'm going to show you what took me so long. So here we go. Here we have the buildings, and from here it blends in pretty well. The warehouse you can't really tell with like a quick glance up. And yeah, here we have Oh, here we have the main facade. That took so long. These all connect to it as well. Obviously, if we take a little peek behind, I need to cover it as much as possible. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how it came out. We're going to put a little sign on there. We're going to put text on there, as you can see. And here we have a little room that you can look into. We've got a little TNT storage room and a little barrel room, and I think that was really cool. And yeah, I am very, very happy with how this turned out. Like I said in the time lapse, I might put like a photo booth in the wall here, but I don't know, it might ruin the look of it. Anyway, let's have a look at night. Let's see how this turns out. We'll let it adjust, and there we go. As you can see, there's a little red tint to the windows up here. It's just meant to be a little detail that you see when you're walking past, to make it not look so flat and boring. And yeah, there we go. That's what I've been working on today. I'm very happy with it. Here's the station with the lighting at the moment. I've put some blue lights down here because I didn't want everything to be orangey and like looking like you're walking into a massive peach pretty much. And yeah, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. There's a lot of lights going on here, and like I said in the time lapse again, there's a very thin platform for when you come out, but hey, if we ignore that, it should be fine. And yeah, if you wanted to get to the operator cabin, you'd just take that rope down and you'd walk into it, go through the door, and then you're in the op cabin. As you can see, it's not as detailed, but I can work on that. And there we go. You put your bags over here, exit here, and yeah, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. Let me know what you think down below. Next episode, this will probably be entirely covered up, and hopefully the warehouse situation will be figured out. But yeah, like I said, it's very, 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 very messy at the moment. There you go. You can see the stair lighting there. Very messy, but when you're in the queue, it's going to be sorted out and it's going to be covered up, and you won't be able to see all the mess and the disgusting... Where am I? But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think down below. If you like it, if you don't like it, well, don't tell me that. I'll be really upset. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.